Hello and welcome. My name is Adam. I am a sound healing and Reiki practitioner here in the Pacific Northwest. My wife Sarah is a spiritual coach, and we have recently launched our new spiritual wellness business, Your Light Awakened. This is after I made the decision to quit my 9 to 5 career and really pour myself into the study and mastery of this new healing modality of sound healing. Now, I say it's new because it's really just entering the consciousness and the conversation here in the West, even though it dates back thousands and thousands of years. So, at this point, many people are familiar with sound baths, and quite a few people have heard of binaural beats, but there's really very little awareness of the style of sound healing that I practice that is one-on-one sound healing, where the Himalayan bowls are placed around and directly on the body at different connection points and energy centers. And when they're played, it focuses their intense vibration and frequency directly into your cells and your nervous system channels. This is a wild feeling if you've never experienced it, especially when there's multiple bowls at different points. When they're played together, you can feel their frequencies interacting inside your body using your communication channels to flow. It is really wild, and it can have profound effects on both your mental and physical health and well-being. So, with this being so little understood, I have felt compelled recently to create a series of videos that is more of an educational and philosophical discussion of this little known modality and all of the science and philosophy that surrounds it and ties into it and is interwoven within it. So, for those who have been following, I love creating sound baths, particularly in nature, especially under this big cedar on the back of our property. And it's really fun creating those, but my real passion is the energy work and the sound healing and utilizing these frequencies and vibrations for a specific effect on the body. So in these videos, we'll really delve into the science and the philosophy behind sound healing, what it is and what it can be. We'll start to unpack a lot of the buzzwords that fly around in this sphere that, to me, carry very cryptic meaning, and really try to understand what these concepts mean and how to incorporate them in our daily life. For example, the terms raise your vibration and elevate your frequency. Now, I'm guilty of using both of those terms with very little context. And when I first encountered them and they were spoken to me, I had a vague idea of what it meant, but didn't fully grasp it. And it really had the effect of making me feel less than, like I didn't understand something, which is kind of the opposite of elevating your frequency, in my opinion. So these sorts of terms are the ones that we'll really delve into. And I believe when you have a better understanding and a better grasp of these concepts and what they truly mean, they become so much more accessible and so much more applicable in your daily life. So we'll start out on the first video with what is frequency, because frequency is really the cornerstone of all of these concepts. So we'll cover that. We'll go into the differences between the metal Himalayan bowls and the quartz crystal singing bowls. I use both of them in my practice. They're both great, but there are key differences between them depending on what you're looking for. I'll share a little bit of my journey of how I built my set one bowl at a time, and share some tips if you're interested in purchasing your own bowl or set of bowls for self-healing or meditation. I'll share some of the things that I've learned in my journey through that. We'll go into a bit of the specific frequencies, the concept of specific frequencies being tied to specific chakras and energy centers in the body. Through doing that, we'll go into the Vedic system and the Himalayan system, which developed independently and came up with completely different node associations for the different chakras. So it's kind of a fun questioning of this whole system and how we're trying to project an understanding onto it. So we'll go into that because I believe that everyone is unique and there's no specific frequency for a specific chakra. So people will disagree with me on that, but bear with me. We'll really discuss it and unpack. So we'll go through many concepts and philosophies together. And I'm going to wrap it up now because this list is getting really long. But I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we'll delve into what is frequency and how it is not just sound and light and vision and touch, but it makes up the entire fabric of our reality that we experience. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye now.